future will rise. Every surf, every spike, hear the crowd ignite. Together we shine, together we fight. Stronger, faster, higher we go. Feel the passion, let it show. With every jump, the sky we claim. Next gen heroes, remember the name. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shakey Super League, dream, big believe. Shakey Super League, we will achieve. Power in the play, better every day. Breaking all the limits down, next gen we crown. Energy surge and the moment is ours. Chasing the glory, we're reaching the stars. One team, one voice, love a great song. Shakey Super League, we all belong. Stronger, faster, higher we go. Feel the passion, let it show. With every step we chase the flame. Next gen legends, we stake our claim. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shakey Super League, dream, big believe. Shakey Super League, we will achieve. Power in the play, better every day. Breaking all the limits down, next gen we crown. Clap to the beat, feel the roar. Stronger together we'll soar. Push through the pain, rise from the fall. Super League spirit will give it all. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shakey Super League, dream, big believe. Shakey Super League, we will achieve. Power in the play, better every day. Breaking all the limits down, next game till we crown.
This is Quick Set powered by Smart Power All 109. Still back in action here in the Ninoy Aquino Stadium for our day number 4 of 7 in the Shakey Super League Collegiate National Invitationals. Earlier, UST bagged their 4th victory, winning in straight sets over Southern Storm Melbourne at nakuha na nila ang number 1 spot. In a moment, Ho Chi Minh City volleyball team kontra Letran College's final matchup later on. The La Salle College of St. Benilde will be taking on Colegio de San Juan de Letran, a finals rematch from the NCAA. You can catch all of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals live and free on pusup.com. Join the community now. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook page, on TV at Solar Sports, and at Shakey's restaurants nationwide. And that was Quick Set powered by Smart Power All 109. Welcome back to our day number 4 of 7 in the 2026 Shakey Super League Collegiate National Invitationals. As Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club, this young lineup has been garnering a lot of experiences so far here in the tournament. One of our international guest teams this season, they'll be taking on Letran Colleges, has been still trying to slowly get the rhythm here in the tournament. It's our second game, this triple header. Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club taking on Letran Colleges. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. This is our second game Still Daphne Cristóbal here with Caitlin Bernal. And Caitlin, interestingly, itong dalawang koponan, although they are in search of their first win, they've been snatching some sets against their opponents.
Definitely, despite their winless record so far in the tournament, still we shouldn't count them out. These are still teams to look out for because, like what you said, they have been snatching very crucial sets against one of our top leading teams.
Pero itong UST na establish na nila yung kanilang sarili dito, securing that #1 spot, handing over Southern Storm Melbourne, their first loss here in the league. De La Salle College of St. Benilde with a 2-1 record. Colegio de San Juan de Letran 1-2, at itong Ho Chi Minh City as well as Enderan, they will eye to be part of that win column after this matchup. Pero ngayon, Caitlin, balikan muna natin itong naging pagkatalo ng Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club, but that was in a 5-setter match against Southern Storm Melbourne yesterday.
So yesterday, it was one of the most interesting games in the tournament so far. International guest team versus international guest team. Younger player, you can say that SSM had that height advantage, but still this young team was able to push SSM to 5 sets. Take a look at the scores in that third set, an extended set actually. So let's see if they'll be able to bring that same spirit, that energy here in our game today against Enderan.
Our Player Focus is presented by pusupi.com. Make sure to join now for free. Yim Fong yesterday, actually this is most scored points with a total of 23 points yesterday or this year para dun sa naging production ni Yim Fong. 23 points galing sa 22 attacks and 1 ace at 10 puntos nung third set na yun.
Definitely. So we were talking about how crucial that third set was, and it's clear that it was Yim Fong who really served as the spark plug of Ho Chi Minh City. 23 big points. That's almost as much as one set. So let's see if she'll be able to replicate that performance for us today. But also I'm excited to see which one of her teammates will sort of supplement that performance. And interestingly, Daphne, like what we've been saying, they're a young team, and say Yim Fong, she's only 17 years old, so a lot younger than our Filipino players.
But also weathering the storm is Tiny, who delivered 11 points yesterday off from 8 attacks, 3 blocks. Dahil nga young team sila, no, iba din sa kanila, parang mga high school pa lang incoming college. But you like that they've been getting their confidence here in the tournament, especially against a tall lineup of SSM yesterday.
Definitely, and maybe we'll get into it more later, but she was able to collect 3 blocks, and that blocking talaga was the game changer for HCM yesterday, especially against such a tall team like Southern Storm Melbourne.
Ang makakalaban nila sa larong ito, Enderan Colleges. Kahapon, they actually snatched the opening set, lost in 4 sets. It was 25-21, 25-27, 18-25, 22-25. So you would really see the potential of the Lady Titans.
Definitely, and for Enderan, like HCM, they're looking for their first win here in the tournament, but similarly to their opponents, they were able to play like spoiler against the stronger, you can say stronger teams than that they were up against.
But of course, one of the key players on the attack is one of their main attackers here, V. Botor. Actually, in the tournament so far, after 3 matches, 33 points na ang total niya. Kahapon, she chipped in 16 points off from 15 attacks and 1 ace.
That's quite an impressive turnout for Botor so far. She really is one of the key attackers from Enderan, and we can expect that she'll be carrying as well the attacking department for this team in our game today.
The former part of the Perpetual Binyan Laguna and hailing from San Pedro Laguna. Pero nakatulong niya rin doon sa laro na yun kahapon is Clay na Salvani. As always, very reliable. We also covered their game nung day number 2 kahapon. A dozen of production with 12 points, 11 attacks, and 1 ace. At ang pinakamahalaga dito, nakuha nila yung set 1 dahil sa kanya dun sa 6 points na contribution niya.
Definitely, and this is really Botor and Salvani's. We've seen them grow throughout this tournament, really become one of the veterans here for Enderun Colleges. And let's see if they'll be able to adjust to that blocking that we saw from Ho Chi Minh City yesterday. I'm sure that Ho Chi Minh will try and sort of neutralize these two players, and I'm excited to see how they will step up.
Only 21 years old itong si Clay Salvani, the pride of Teresa Rizal, pero may mga iba pa silang bright spots dito, just like one of their middle blockers, which is Eder Alba.
Eder Alba was the one trying to help them out in the front line with their net defense, making sure that sa front line pa lang covered na si Enderun College's last match against College of St. Benilde. She was able to contribute from the middle with 8 points, 3 attacks, but most of these from blocks, collecting 5 blocks altogether against CSB, who has been known to have very strong attackers as well.
Isang Bulakenya naman, itong si Eder Alba, only 23 years old. She started as an open hitter, pero ngayon, really building the wall for Coach De La Cruz. Para dito, Coach Ariel De La Cruz, para sa Enderun Colleges, really some big help. Hindi lang dun sa mga open hitters, kasi ang laking bagay nung 5 blocks na yun para dun sa laro nila kahapon kontra CSB.
Definitely, and considering also that it was against CSB, I'm sure that that turnout, that 5 blocks that Alba was able to produce yesterday, hopefully it's a confidence booster for her today in our game today against Ho Chi Minh City, who has sort of established themselves as a capable blocking team as well.
And let's not keep you guys waiting. In a moment, it's going to be our second game as Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club will be taking on Enderun Colleges in just a moment.
Shakey Super League, we will achieve power in the play, better every day, breaking all the limits down. Next year we crown, we crown. Clap to the beat, feel the roar. Stronger together we'll soar. Push through the pain, rise from the fall. Super League spirit will give it all. To rise, ignite, shine brighter than the light. Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shakey Super League, dream big, believe. Shakey Super League, we will achieve.
This is the Shakey Super League 2026 National Invitationals. It's match number 11 of the preliminaries between the Ho Chi Minh City Junior Women's Volleyball Team and their challengers across the net, the Enderun Colleges Lady Titans. Let's now meet our officials for this match. First referee Antonio Espartero. Our second referee Larry Escuria.
Step on the court, the fire's alive. Dreams in our hands, the future will rise. Every serve, every spike, hear the crowd ignite. Together we shine, together we fight. Stronger, faster, higher we go. Feel the passion, let it show. With every jump, the sky we claim. Next gen heroes, remember the name. Rise, ignite, shine brighter than the lights. Jump, unite, every heart is taking flight. Shakey Super League, dream big, believe. Shakey Super League, we will achieve power in the play, better every day, breaking all the limits down. Next year we crown, energy surge and the moment is ours. Chasing the glory, we're reaching.
Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Ho Chi Minh City Junior Women's Volleyball Team. Let's start with our Milwaukee number 2, Nguyen T. Kim Nguyen. Another Milwaukee number 5, Tech T. Tiny. Setter number 7, Boing Nguyen Hang Ha. Outside hitter number 8, Chan Nguyen Chofi. Another outside hitter, number 18, Juan Maifong. Opposite hitter, number 19, Lady Tiempo. Starting libero at number 1, Family Baute. Head coach of Ho Chi Minh City, Wingdo Wongwan. Now let's meet the starters for Enduran College's Lady Titans. Let's start with our outside hitter and our team captain at number 6, Vibutor. Opposite hitter, number 7, Bob Salvero. Setter, number 9, Ali Santos. Outside hitter, number 10, Lane Salvani. Millwalker, number 11, Edgar Alba. Millwalker, number 18, Elama. Starting libero at number 8, SJ Barilla. Head coach of Enduran Colleges, Ariel de la Cruz. Is the Ho Chi Minh
Starting
City
lineup for
Junior
Ho Chi Minh
Women's
City volleyball team. We are joined by Bao Thi, Kim Woo Yet, Tiny, Tiwet, Ilvi, Bao Ngok, even with Mai Fuong and Yim Fuong. Pero para sa Enduran Colleges, Santos, Alba, Ma, Botor, Salvani, Alvero, and Barilla. Ito lang ang ating second game this triple header Wednesday as Ho Chi Minh City volleyball team, one of our international guest teams hailing from Vietnam, will be going up against Enduran Colleges, this school from Taguig City. The Lady Titans yesterday lost in 4 sets, but interestingly, this young lineup of Ho Chi Minh City lost in 5 sets. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Set number 1 underway. Daphne Crisobal here with Caitlin Bernal.
Right off the bat, we see here Enduran Colleges fortifying their wall. As what we've talked about, the blockings in this game will be a crucial factor, especially against certain attackers that we've known to be dominant all throughout the tournament. And like what you mentioned, Daphne, HCM is the younger team here from Vietnam. They're, if I'm not mistaken, a mix of collegiate players as well as high school players. And we saw in that sequence successful cross-court hit. That was a lot of power, a lot of elevation.
Yim Fuong scoring from the right pin. She was also one of the main gunners yesterday despite that 5-setter loss. And a net touch violation will be called there.
That was a violation from Mai Fuong, trying to push the ball, but unfortunately just touches the net on her way down.
Itong Enduran Colleges, they've been competing also in a lot of tournaments, just like na-ASCO. And when we covered them during day number 2, we saw that they've been really fighting that matchup against SSM, kung saan they took advantage not just of the shaky third set, as we talked about na parang yun yung naging sakit, no, ng SSM. Lagi yung third set nila. And ganun din yung naging storya for Ho Chi Minh City yesterday, where they extended it into a 5-setter match.
On that sequence, Mai Fuong with another cross-court hit. Great speed in that attack and great setup as well delivered to her.
So both teams winning the 3rd-setter match against SSM. Let's see how this game will also turn out this time around. Klein with that hit, but there was a dig. But mishit by Yim Fuong in that play.
Unusual error that we saw there from Yim Fuong. Mukhang nalula siya sa set na nabigay sa kanya. Maybe she wasn't prepared, or maybe it wasn't the height that she's used to. If you can see HCM's court, she's also one of the taller players for the squad.
Yim Fong and Mai Fong, so far, these two players well activated from their respective sides as Klein Salvani will be earning that point.
We're starting to see some action here from our key attacker in Enderun College, powering through that block for that off-the-block hit.
In my conversation earlier, Caitlin, with Klein Salvani, only 21 years old from Teresa Rizal. She started playing volleyball rather when she was 11 years old. And then dito sa Enderun Colleges, she didn't immediately get that spot in that first six. Kumbaga, pinagtrabahuhan niya rin under Coach Ariel de la Cruz. Pero she even emphasized na she really loves this team kasi masasabi niyang walang toxicity sa team. Sabi ko nga, that's really nice to hear because of course, a lot of challenges na hinaharap kapag college teams eh.
Definitely. And I think kita naman yun sa chemistry ng Enderun. They're always in high spirits and they seem to be like a very close team, just as what Salvani said.
Another attack error here from Yim Fong. You really see how they are being fed from those setups. Pero kung minsan na-acknowledge din nila yung net defense na meron for Enderun Colleges. For Enderun, syempre si Eder Alba nangunguna dyan, even with Ma and that net defense. But they need to start it here from the service and right on cue. Two-point advantage here for the Lady Titans. Deep cross, and she will earn it the second time around for Yim Fong after an error earlier. Credit that back set by Kanga.
Great setup and great placement as well from Yim Fong all the way to the corner, unmanned corner.
Salvani, but there was a dig. Deep cross, andun si Klein. That will not go over.
Botor trying to go for that pipe attack, but I think that set was just a bit too low for her, especially if you're coming from the back row.
Itong si V. Botor. At syempre itong si Salvani. Sila yung isa sa mga nagiging reliable sa atake, their tandem. But back-to-back points already converted here by Ho Chi Minh City. 6-all. Running attack. Great dig from behind. Bump set. Some adjustments here by Mai Fong. Ball tapped by Ma, seeing that sweet spot from the middle.
Great setup there to the middle. We're starting to see some activation as well from the center, and Ma has been known to be a very smart player. She doesn't rely on the power, but a couple of times she always executes those drop balls, just knowing where to place the ball where there are no defenders.
The service ace handed here by their team captain, V. Botor. Just giving a hard time for Ho Chi Minh City to establish a play here. Enderun Colleges bringing us into our first technical timeout.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Back inside the historic Ninoy Aquino Stadium for our 2026 Shakey Super League Collegiate National Invitationals. Set number 1 currently ongoing.
So far, Andoran colleges stayed in the driver's seat. All throughout, we've seen a lot more attacks from them. However, Ho Chi Minh City, their left and right wing is very much alive, all thanks to Mai Phuong on the left and Yim Phuong on the right pin. But still, we're waiting to see if Ho Chi Minh will activate their middle.
Mai Phuong this time earning that point from the left pin. Mukhang maganda naging conversation nila after that first technical timeout. So far, the tandem of Mai Phuong and Yim Phuong working pretty well. Hand check granted. And actually, there was also a net touch violation. This is one of the few errors also that they were garnered when we covered their game, Caitlin. Especially, no, dahil nga young players pa lang din itong Vietnamese team na to. Most of them actually, it's their first time to go out of the country, to go out of Vietnam. And the most of them also, this is their first international stint. And one of which is Yim Phuong, only 17 years old, high school student. At dahil nga dun sa height niya, no, she was actually taught by her teacher to play volleyball. Sabi nga nila, no, kapag matatangkad ka talaga, usually ini-involve ka agad sa sports.
And that seems like she's grown a lot since then, because look at her now, she really is one of the key players for her team. But on that sequence, we see a running attack now from Andoran colleges. They've been trying really hard to put some variation into their attacks, and seems to be working pretty well as they're up by 2 points.
They go for that hit coming from Tiny. Botor slamming that one down.
Another great hit from Botor, but also kudos to the setter for that setup.
That Smart Power Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. For Vietnam, they're led by head coach Huy Do, who actually played in numerous tournaments, international tournaments. Particularly, nagkaroon din siya ng beach volleyball stint in the national team way back in 2007. Let's discuss more of that later on after this timeout.
Nghe nè, cố gắng không có gấp. Bắt cái bóng di chuyển chơi với tay thôi, không có hắt thêm miếng nào nữa hết. Được chưa? Bóng người ta có lực rồi, yêu cầu tụi con phải di chuyển chân thôi. Lộng chân ra, thoải mái ra. Không đừng có cứng ngắc nào, tự tin lên, thoải mái ra. Phải lộng ra. Có bóng đánh quyết liệt vô con.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Once again, Daphne, I wish we had a translator here so that we can understand kung anong ba ang payo ni coach sa kanyang players, especially that young teams like this, young players, sobrang important yung mentorship in terms of trying to grow their skills and develop their talents. And you were talking about how coach is a former beach volleyball player.
Yun nga, Coach Hundo, the head coach of the Ho Chi Minh City Juniors Women's Volleyball Team. Again, yun nga, dun sa conversation na sinishare ko kanina, Caitlin, a lot of players actually, no, nagkakaroon din sila ng experiences, but not all players get to experience beach volleyball tournaments. But for Coach Hundo, she had an experience, not just in Vietnam itself, but even part of the national team way back in 2007. So sa SEA Games, which was held in Thailand, dun siya nagkaroon ng beach volleyballs din. And even here in the Philippines, no, Caitlin, marami tayong mga players dito who first had their first few stints sa beach volleyball mo, na pagdating nila sa indoor, ang tataas talaga ng mga talon nila.
Definitely, it's no question that beach volleyball, like one of the best players really go to beach volleyball, and then they gain a lot of skill from that, because sa beach volleyball parang you're forced to go back to the fundamentals, but at the same time sort of develop that strength that you have in terms of gaining elevation or floor defense especially. So it's not at all surprising that our head coach now here for Vietnam was a former SEA Games beach volleyball player.
So na say hi to the families and friends of our teams here, especially mga parents ng players here from Vietnam, as we see another solid hit, but just an off speed, seeing that donut hole.
Great adjustment from Yim Fong. No defenders on the side of Enderon. But let's see if that'll spark a run of points here for Ho Chi Minh City, who's still down by 3 points. Make that 4 points after that service error.
So it's not just the players of Ho Chi Minh City who is experiencing itong stint dito sa Philippines for the first time, but even their head coach, Coach Huin Do. But right now, they're still trailing by 4 points though. It's 15-11. Underhand set, Mai Fong. Marilia was there. Salvani denied, but andun si V for that defense. Overcooking that hit.
Good intentions from Yim Fong to just matawid lang yung bola, but just a bit too strong.
5-point game here, 16-11.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
So far, it's Mai Fong and Yi Fong from Ho Chi Minh City leading the scoring here for this young lineup of the ladies in white. But let's see if they can establish themselves here in the opening set, with Enderon Colleges trying to dictate the pacing of this ball game.
Still Yim Fong working from the right pin, but still having some difficulty finding her footing in terms of attacks. We see here Enderon College is a lot more established in set number 1. They've had a couple of successful kills already, but just a service error from one of their main attackers, Butor, on that play.
The last time we covered for Ho Chi Minh City, the main playmaker was 3V. At ngayon, it's Kang Ha. But some substitutions will happen here for our guest team, but the Lady Titans in advantage by 5 points. SJ with that first ball. Santos to Eder. Rejected at the net.
Great block there by Enderon Colleges. Bantay na bantay nila si Yim Fong. Oh, straight down. Monster block for Enderon.
You know, for young players or for a young team like Ho Chi Minh City, Caitlin, sa tingin mo, how can Shakey Super League help them? Especially that a lot of them, ito nga yung kauna-unahang pagkakataon na nasa Pilipinas sila, and also from just traveling for sports or for this passion that they're playing in volleyball.
I think it's definitely of great value to say that you've already played overseas, despite being so young, like such a young player.
That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. But also, aside from them, malaking benefit din to sa atin, no? At especially ngayon na isa sa mga dine-develop din here is in the Philippines is sports tourism. So this is a perfect way for us to also improve that, inviting a lot of neighboring countries here in the Philippines, seeing that solid hit from the open. That was Mai Fuong.
That was a service error on the side of Mai Fuong, and like what we've talked about, Daphne, errors really are more common, especially with the younger teams. I'm sure you know this, given your experience in covering the junior tournaments. You see a lot more errors there. And that's something that Ho Chi Minh City will want to work on.
7-point advantage for Enderan Colleges. Great setup job there. Rejection, but there was coverage. Ball tapped. Attack by Mai Fuong from the back row. Coverage by SJ. Santos sending a freebie here. Ball is still playable. Botor. Another chance for the Lady Titans. Santos running attack. Sent back on their side. Second time as Botor nailing that one in.
Great hustle from both teams with that long rally, but seems like Enderan Colleges has the upper hand after Botor's down the line kill.
Some adjustments after that first leather, giving an easy chance for Botor to go for that hit. May tulak dito, buhay pa ang bola. Second time for Botor this time, overcooking that one. She will not get that hand check.
She saw the block in front of her, tried to target the fingers, but wasn't able to catch some hands on that play.
Natin kakalimutan for Ho Chi Minh City. Usually, they also get their spark in the during the third set. Kaya pwedeng sort of warm up pa lang din to for this young lineup of Coach Hu Indo. As we see V. Botor scoring after targeting Zone 5. This time, some rare activations that we see from the middle, courtesy of Tiny.
And that's what we're gonna want to see in the next few sets from Ho Chi Minh City, because most of the action has been concentrated in the wing spikers, but they'll definitely try and want to activate the middle more if they want to turn things around in the succeeding sets.
But right now, Enderan Colleges at set point opportunity, no room for mistakes if you're Ho Chi Minh. Great serve, and that ace will bring Enderan Colleges in securing the opening set here in our second game. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's, or your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken, and Mojo's Now. Set number 1 will belong to this Taguig-based squad, Enderan Colleges clinching set 1.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible, because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-16 was our set number 1 score, and then Colleges securing that opener. It's led by their team captain V. Botor, but also nakita natin yung depensa rin led by SJ Barilla, at syempre yung playmaking strategies, no? Kasi nasisecure mo na yung first ball, kaya may liberty din sila in terms of execution.
Definitely, and Ho Chi Minh off to a slow start in set number 1. We only saw some action from their wing spikers, so let's see if the attacking numbers still same 8 versus 8, but we saw more blocks on the side of Enderon Colleges, and of course more aces on their side. Floor defense has really been a challenge for Ho Chi Minh City here in set number 1, as well as their errors, 11 against 8. So, but still, lots of time for Ho Chi Minh City to catch up here in the second set. But I'm sure Enderon Colleges will want to bring it home in the least amount of sets as possible.
This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza, chicken, and mojos now. Set number 2 underway, and yep, Kapitana.
That is Botor opening set number 2 with a powerful off-the-block hit, just powering through Yim Fong's wall.
So again, V. Botor, 22 years old, at nag-umpisa siya when she was in grade 4. Pero initially, she actually played basketball since she is surrounded by her kuyas, her dad. So she thought she's gonna play basketball all the way. But good thing na na-discover niya yung paglalaro ng volleyball. And then incoming 5th year na this school year. So really long journey ahead para dito kay V. Botor.
One of the veterans of Enderon Colleges. She's one of the oldest members here, and kita mo naman yung experience that she brings to the table. She has accumulated so much points in our tournament today, and she has continued that kind of performance here against Ho Chi Minh.
Great serve, targeting Salvani, but Eder Alba will be earning that point.
Great setup to Eder Alba on that sequence. Also great that she was able to put so much speed into that quick attack.
So miscommunication that happened, so that will be a chance for the Lady Titans. Back set, nicely done. Nice finish here for Yim Fong.
Yim Fong with a very clean cross-court attack. Also got a great angle on that. No defenders to defend that hit.
Kang has so far, you like her strategy na ini-entrust niya kung sino yung may hot hands, even from our set number 1. Just really great recognition.
An attack error on that play, but still a better start now for Ho Chi Minh City. Here in set number 2, we're already seeing action from their attackers, but what we've yet to see is the activation of their middle hitters. We've already seen that from Enderun colleges with the likes of Eder Alba.
One-point advantage, whistle blown by our second referee. There was a rotational fault. A bit of confusion there. Still a nice serve, courtesy of Alvero. Denial, but coverage present. Second time for Salvani. Challenging SJ's floor defense. Short ball. From the open. Almost a score there for Mai Fuong. Back set. And it's Yim Fuong this time from the right.
With a rally from both teams, but an even better execution from Yim Fuong. Great elevation and a better angle that she got on that kill.
7 points for Yim Fuong. That will hit the antenna for Salvani.
Unusual error from Salvani. Tried to get that down the line hit, but hit the antenna. And that brings the game to a deadlock in set number 2 for 5-all.
So earlier for Mai Fuong, she chipped in 3 points in our first set. Pero ngayon, 7 points na ang meron para kay Yim Fuong.
I think Yim Fuong is starting to find her footing at this point in the game, and I'm sure that she'll be fed even more sets as she collects more points.
Deadlock at 6 here in set number 2. A better showing for Ho Chi Minh City. SJ securing that reception. Capitana. This time, a try Ma from the middle. SJ with another first ball. Botor will be earning that from the corner pocket.
Botor with a long ball to finish that rally, coming off a bump set. And what we haven't seen yet from Ho Chi Minh is them sort of trying to block Botor and Salvani from the left wing. They'll definitely want to sort of improve on that department, their blocks, because so far all the back line has been carrying most of the load in trying to neutralize these strong attackers from Enderun, such as Salvani and Botor, and especially now that they're activating their middle blockers for quicks.
Just a 1-point game here, but after that hit from the opposite side, we will tie things up at 7.
That's Yim Fuong again with another cross-court hit straight to the defender, but just too powerful to contain.
Who will bring us into our first technical timeout. Botor rejected. That push from Klein. Off speed. Botor once more. Ganda ng depensa dito ng Ho Chi Minh. SJ, superb with those digs. Off speed this time. That will work. for Butor, but there was also a net touch called against Ho Chi Minh City.
Butor went for that drop ball. Ho Chi Minh saw it, tried to form a block, but unfortunately touched the net on their way down.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
A tighter set number 2 that we are currently seeing here with Endran Colleges. Just in the upper hand by a single point. And Caitlin, what do you think changed here in the second set? Bakit mas nabuhayan na rin itong Ho Chi Minh City?
I think their key attackers such as Yim Phuong and Mai Phuong have definitely found their footing already in set number 2. They've had a couple of great hits, especially Yim Phuong and her diagonal attacks.
Meanwhile, Butor with back-to-back points even after that first technical timeout.
Butor has been the very consistent player here for Endran Colleges. We were talking about how she's one of the older people on the squad, and she's definitely bringing some experience and some veteran energy into this team.
This time we see a solid hit coming from 3V. Actually, Caitlin, the past game, no, she was a playmaker if I'm not mistaken. But this time around, she's playing as an open hitter. Mukhang mas comfortable siya in doing so.
Yes, that's her first point here in our game today. And I'm excited to see if there'll be a couple of more plays such as that from 3V.
Motor rejection. Solid net denial there.
That was a great denial from the girls from Vietnam. It took them quite a while to lock in a block against Butor, but this time around they were successful.
Him Duong doing the dirty works here with those net defense. At ngayon may service ace pa na regalo. That's Kang Ha, the main playmaker in today's game. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
And with that, Daphne, HCM is now on top for set number 2. Let's see if that'll continue for Ho Chi Minh City.
Solid run created here for the ladies in white, but that will spoil the momentum with Eder Alvar redeeming that point for Endran Colleges.
Not the cleanest of hits, met the net, but still she knew where to place the ball and on-man center of the court.
From the open, they were stunned by that solid hit of Yim Phuong.
That was a clean hit from the veteran spiker. Earlier we saw her contribute from the left wing, and now we're seeing some action from the right wing. Very comfortable in either side.
Again, Yim Phuong is only 17 years old. But we've been seeing a couple of attack points already coming from her. And a gift from the middle. I like this confidence of Ho Chi Minh City in set number 2.
There was a drop, and they immediately took advantage, giving them a regalo, rather.
Ngayon si Tiny naman, yung nag-aambag dito offensively for Ho Chi Minh City. They're on top here by 2 points. Some sacrifices to keep things in play. That drop will work.
Great hustle on the side of Ho Chi Minh, but still great eye there by Alba to spot the center of the court and going for that push.
Kita mo rin yung playmaking style nitong si Santos eh. Not really fancy, but you'd see her prior setting it up. Babasahin niya muna kung asaan yung floor defenders dito for Ho Chi Minh City. Dig from behind by Botor. Salvani is back in front. Pancake save. That's gonna be good here for Bauti. Couple of drops really working out well here for Endran Colleges.
That's the third time they've had a successful drop ball coming from the middle. Still no defenders on the side of Vietnam.
Ganda rin yung decoy doon ni Mikael Lama for the Lady Titans. And right now, 12-all in set 2. Bauti with that first leather. And unstoppable in the opposite side is Yim Fong.
Yim Fong going for that diagonal hit, unfazed by that block in front of her. And no defenders, no floor coverage also from Enderan.
10 points for Yim Fong, the 17-year-old spiker here for Ho Chi Minh City yesterday. Despite that loss, she chipped in 23 points. Again, that's the most scored points here this year. And make that 11 points after that solid denial, guarding Salvani in that play.
Seems like they've got the hang of blocking the key players of Enderan Colleges that's coming from their left wing. And it also helps that Yim Fong and Nguyen, they're quite tall as well, sort of fortifying that front line for Ho Chi Minh.
Isang subok din to, no, para sa Enderan Colleges. Acknowledging that you're going up against an international guest team, may halong high school and college team. Meanwhile, Enderan Colleges, a lot of them are really collegiate players. So, diba parang challenge to sa ating collegiate teams here in the Philippines kung paano pa natin, kumbaga, ile-level up yung program natin or yung intensity in terms of playing volleyball.
We saw a third ball error on the side of Ho Chi Minh City, and I guess that's the challenge for them as well because they have been contributing more points in this set. I mean, we had a couple of deadlocks already, but at the same time, they'll want to try and lessen the errors that they commit on court. Para may hindi masayang yun mga puntos na nakukuha naman nila on their attacks.
This is a 3-0 run for the Lady Titans, down 2 earlier. And now they take over by 2 points. Make this a 4-0 run for the Lady Titans. Just really unbothered by that confidence earlier by Ho Chi Minh City.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
After being the upper hand by 2 points, Enderan Colleges finding themselves back in command of this ball game at 16-14 and a 4-0 run for Enderan Colleges. After the second technical timeout, tignan natin paano sasagot ang Ho Chi Minh City. Still in the front row. Itong si Yim Fong and Mai Fong. Not gonna risk anything. Santos picking Salvani.
Salvani with a speedy kill from the left wing on that time around. The block of Ho Chi Minh led by Yim Fong was quite late and trying to catch up with Salvani.
Almost a decade of playing already for Klein Salvani. Only 21 years old, started when she was 11, and now doing wonders for Coach Ariel de la Cruz, and they've been consistent here for the 6 consecutive points for the ladies in maroon.
That was a running attack. We saw Ma execute perfect attack and a very clean. No defenders got around to touching it.
Miscalculated there by SJ Varilla, so that will spoil that 6-0 run.
Huang with an emergency setup there all the way to the corner. A much needed point actually for Ho Chi Minh City. They're just down by 3. They're definitely capable of turning things around for set number 2. But that comes with lessening their errors as well on the court.
Ming Tu inserted in for the first time on this ball game. Santos unable to chase that second leather dahil hindi well established yung kanilang first ball.
Just a shaky defense here from Enduran, and 2 straight points for Ho Chi Minh.
Imagine the experience that they've been gaining so far. Nasa 4th day na tayo for our Shakey Super League Collegiate National Invitationals, especially kapag bumalik na sila sa Vietnam. A lot of experiences, this exposure could really help them. Especially yung iba sa kanila high school pa lang, pero yung chance na to play up against collegiate teams here in the Philippines could really be beneficial for them. Pero agad na ibabalik itong si Yim Fong for Ho Chi Minh City. They couldn't afford actually na tuloy-tuloy na mag-separate itong Enduran colleges. That will not go over for Butor.
Only meets the net for the veteran spiker. Still, another chance for Ho Chi Minh City to catch up to their Filipino opponents. And I guess this game today will be very important for both teams, looking that they're still searching for their first win.
Now back inside. Coming off the bench. An error here for Bao Ngoc.
The errors of the girls from Vietnam is really the one hindering them from trying to collect more points.
This is just our second game in this triple header Wednesday. Access denied.
The wall is fortified for Vietnam after successfully shutting down Butor. That was a very speedy kill attempt from her, but still they were able to anticipate.
Lanvi scoring that block point against Butor. This time, better defense. They need more options in the offense dahil nababantayan na itong si V.
Tandem of Kanha against Butor seems to be very effective for Ho Chi Minh City.
Coach Ariel calling for the timeout. Much needed one on their side, especially na may run na ipinapakita itong Ho Chi Minh City. They're up here by 3 points earlier. Ngayon, 1-point game na lang.
Talagang binabantayan na nila si Butor and Salvani in the left wing. And perhaps this is a chance for Enderun colleges to go to their other attackers and not rely too much on their open hitters, because the blockers of Ho Chi Minh have been well adjusted already in reading them.
Want to play, but there was a one-hand save. Santos. Picking Botor, who will be denied once again.
And that's the third block now against Botor. Total shutout from the girls from Vietnam, and that successfully puts the match at a deadlock, 20 all.
Aside from Botor being well-read here, naging problema din nila yung coverage. Really absent in the sequence. Tabla na tayo at 20 all. Botor ulit. Solid denial ulit. Pero ngayon, tatawid ang bola with that rainbow from the middle. That's gonna be a point. And now they take over the advantage once more, courtesy of Tiny.
Tiny, one of the best attackers as well from Ho Chi Minh City. In their match yesterday, was able to collect 11 points from 8 attacks. And it's great to see her now here contribute to the latter half of set number 2.
Santos. Botor ulit. This time, better execution.
Botor very happy with that setup for her. Perfect attack as well. Caught the hands of some blockers, but still natawid yung bola onto the center court.
Double substitution that happened here. Pahinga muna. Santos and Alvero. 21 all tayo dito. Let's see if yung mga magic bunot ni Coach Ariel will also work here on this ball game. Pwedeng yung momentum nandito sa Ho Chi Minh City. Kangha just setting it up to the open. Kangha this time from the opposite side, and just some fearless confidence here. A lot of confidence for Yim Phuong. That Smart Power to Play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Kudos also to their setter, Kangha. She perfectly spotted that Yim Phuong was ready for that kill.
High leather. Easily read, but a chance here for Enderun Colleges. Mishit, but actually a solid block point by Tai Mi.
Good anticipation on the side of Vietnam against Eder Alba. And now they're up by 2 points. They have turned things around here in set number 2. Let's see how Enderun will try and hold on, catch up, and level things out.
Not the kind of impact which Coach Ariel is looking for para sa Enderun Colleges after that double substitution. Tiny so far with 6 points coming from 3 blocks. But Botor will take matters in her own hands.
Botor successful this time around in clinching that off the block hit. Ho Chi Minh's blockers were quite late on that jump as well. Now only down by 2 points.
10 puntos na para kay V. Botor. Pero kailangan nila dito ng solid run, but that's gonna be a crucial attack. Overcooking that one was Yim Phuong.
Yim Phuong eager to bring her team to set point. Just a bit too strong on that ball.
Again, V. Botor with a 10-point production so far and make that 11 after that service ace, bringing her team at set point opportunity. This is a 3-0 run. Down 2 points earlier forces Ho Chi Minh City to call for a quick break.
Không sao, đánh được cái này nha. Rồi, cố gắng lỏng chân ra bóng một. Chắc cái tay nè con. Rồi chưa? Cố gắng lên, cố gắng lên. 2, 3, ơi. Lên.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Much needed timeout on the side of Ho Chi Minh City, trying to break the momentum that has quickly gained on the side of Enderun Colleges thanks to their veteran Botor, who recently collected a service ace, perfectly timed service ace also, to bring her team to set point.
V. Botor with 11 points, 10 attacks, and that crucial ace that brought her team in this set point opportunity. But clearly, Caitlin, we're going to an extended set after that hit from the open by Yim Fong, tying things up at 24 all.
Yim Fong has been so determined and so eager here at the latter half of set number 2. And I'm not surprised at all that we're going to an extended set. This is something that they've already done in the past couple of game days.
Mai Fong is also back inside. Ball tap, giving a chance here for Ho Chi Minh City. Deep cross. What a dig of speed. Nabasa, mas pumped up ang Ho Chi Minh City sa mga ganitong crucial juncture ng larong ito. Salvani denied. May mga coverage. Mai Fong with a tap and no one was there.
Ho Chi Minh City turning things around. They're now on top after that impressive rally from both teams. Mai Fong going for that push and too late for Enderun College to send some defenders.
Timeout here will be called for Coach Ariel de la Cruz. They couldn't afford to allow Ho Chi Minh City in the set point opportunity. Nakita natin it came from a long rally, Caitlin, at nakita din natin couple of times na may mga activation from the open, yet nababasa dahil sa net defense ng Ho Chi Minh City.
The net defense, the blocking system has definitely come alive here for the girls from Vietnam. And seems like Enderun is sort of challenged now to try and adjust. And let's see how Santos will go to now here in this crucial part of set number 2.
Trio V is on deck to serve a crucial one. They are at set point opportunity. Sa kanan. Perfect moment for Coach Ariel to call for the timeout as Alvero will deliver from the right.
That was a great setup from Santos, back set to the right wing for that clean cross-court kill.
Pero mas crucial itong pagpasok ni Ramirez to be in the service area, 25 all. So merong tig-isang set point opportunity na for both of these teams. Kangha. Yim Fong, but she was dug up. Everyone moving here. Easy over. Some rare times that there's gonna be activation from the middle. Nakuha ng Enderun Colleges with authority. Was that hit by Yim Fong, once again bringing her team in their second set point opportunity.
In that sequence, the court rhythm definitely belonged to Ho Chi Minh City. Yim Fong just hammering it down. Still now at the driver's seat.
Test of consistency din to, no, for Enderun Colleges, especially that they were in the upper hand earlier. Sila yung lumamang dito by as much as 3 points. Pero the same goes with Ho Chi Minh City because midway, nakakuha rin sila ng 2-point lead.
The momentum is definitely going back and forth between these two teams here in set number 2.
Back set. Yim Fong rejected. Second attempt for Yim Fong, and she will earn it. This is the third time that she'll be bringing her team at set point opportunity.
Yim Fong just going long, caught some fingers, but still the ball landed inside for a solid hit.
You can see her smiling on the bench. So right now, She's on deck to serve. SJ with that first ball. Great defense from behind. Yim Fong off speed. Easily up. Got bothered by that leap of Ma from the net. And you see here, Coach Ariel de la Cruz on the sideline signaling na just go on. Pero isang beses pa lang sila nakakuha ng set point dito sa ating second set. Mai Fong this time penetrating her blockers. Buhay pa rin. Some adjustments by Mai Fong. Scramble defense for the Lady Titans. High push. A risky one. Third attempt. Andun si Salvani. Bomb set. Hindi makapag-orchestrate ang Lady Titans dito. And an error here for Yim Fong. A sense of relief because this is just the second time that the Lady Titans will be at set point. Ho Chi Minh City will be calling for a quick break. They're down 1. So this is a crucial one for Ho Chi Minh City because in the past 3 sequences na nasa set point sila, it has been Yim Fong bringing them in that opportunity. So ikalawa pa lang na Indran Colleges. But of course, knowing Coach Ariel de la Cruz who has been handling the Lady Titans for quite some time already, tignan natin kung ano magiging strategy nila dito. 28-27.
Salvani now at the back row of Enderun Colleges.
Mai Fong almost denied. Freebie here for the Lady Titans. Running hit and that will work. Just a perfect damage of Ella Ma to finish things up here in set number 2. They needed 2 set points opportunity to secure the second set.
It's perfect time to execute a running attack, and Santos connected well with Ma and did so for that kill.
29-27 in set 2.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-16, 29-27 is our scores right now. Here in set number 2, it was an extended one. Of course, led by the playmaking strategies of Santos. Pero makikita rin natin how Ho Chi Minh City really stood their ground, led by players like Mai Phong and Yim Phong.
Definitely, the attacks of Ho Chi Minh City came alive in set number 2, which is why we saw a couple of deadlock from them. But also what worked is their blocking system against Botor. As you can see, pareho lang sila sa atake, pero sa blocks talagang lumamang ang Ho Chi Minh City. But still, floor defense was quite a problem for Ho Chi Minh, especially towards the end. We saw that variated attacks from Enduran, which sort of destabilized the defense of Ho Chi Minh City. And here is Yim Phong a bit emotional, because we saw Daphne that she really gave it her all in the previous set, and I'm sure she wanted that set so bad. It ended 27-29 in favor of Enduran Colleges, but there was one player who really stood out for Enduran Colleges despite her being blocked. That was Botor from the left wing constantly. We saw that in set number 2. But let's see how the Enduran Colleges will try and finish this match in their favor.
This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Just want to say hi to Ate Sara. Inabutan pa tayo ng chocolate dito. Some chocolates here on this ball game. Pero ngayon, no, you already mentioned kung paano ba kukunin to ng Enduran Colleges. Probably in straight sets or Ho Chi Minh City after that heartbreaker in the second set. Pwedeng mag-ignite din yun for them. Especially, for sure, there's this sense of regret they felt after almost securing that second set.
And I guess if you're a young team, emotions are really still part of the game for you, especially if you're a player. And it's really hard to drop sets like that when you know that you've given it your all. Tas pumunta pa sa extended set. But again, this is great exposure and really will benefit the players in terms of experience and maturity as well as a volleyball player.
But imagine, no, here in our tournament, it's short. We only have 6 collegiate teams bannering their teams and targeting to even secure that Final Four spot dahil only top 4 teams will head towards our Final Four, which will happen on Friday. Tuloy-tuloy yung laro, 5-setter matches siya. So, yung recovery din, very crucial.
That was an attempted kill from the right wing, but Enduran Colleges fortifying their wall. So far, they're on a 4-0 run. Make that 5 after that ace.
The Lady Titans just putting themselves in a much better situation here. 5 consecutive points. Time out muna tayo.
That was Ho Chi Minh City calling for an early timeout after Enduran Colleges working for a 5-0 run. We'll definitely want to stop the bleeding here because still a lot of time for them to turn things around in our game today. And we've known for a fact that the girls from Vietnam have been very good at claiming that crucial third set. So they've done that with the girls from Melbourne, Southern Storm Melbourne. And let's see if they can do that again here against Enduran Colleges.
Pero kahapon, itong laro ng Ho Chi Minh City coming from that 5-setter match, pwedeng exhausted pa rin sila, no, knowing that they're still young. So there's, for sure, some of them, it's new to them na nagkakaroon sila ng long games tapos consecutive ones dahil nga young yung kanilang lineup. But right now, a much needed conversion on their end to cut that run 6-1 here and make this back-to-back points. Misreading that one.
And the run with their defense was not established, not ready on that sequence. And a great ace from Ho Chi Minh and much needed one as well.
Ganda ng serve. 3 consecutive points. Never underestimate.
That was a great shutout by Ho Chi Minh City, and seems like they are starting to find their footing here in set number 3. Hopefully their spirits are much better now, coming off that very tiring set number 2.
Alvero from the right won't work. Team Fong. SJ was there. Santos. You like how Eder Alba asked for it and made sure she will earn it.
Eder Alba with that quick attack and great height to that attack as well.
That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. After the 3-0 run for Ho Chi Minh City, asagot itong si Alba for Endran Colleges, but they're still not yet over with Mai Fuong this time around.
Immediately responding from the left wing, Mai Fuong, unfazed by the block in front of her, managed to get that off the block point.
This is a 4-1 run for Ho Chi Minh City, only trailing by 3 points. Sa likod, they've been activating Alba. Mai Fuong with that off speed.
Great adjustment on the side of Mai Fuong, noticing that donut hole in the court of Enduran Colleges, and that's 2 straight points for that attacker.
5-1 run is the response of Ho Chi Minh City after that 6 consecutive points of the Lady Titans. 2-point game. Santos reverses Alvero, one of also the spark plugs, I must say, pagdating ng crucial juncture ng second set na yon. But still, it's the Lady Titans who will be bringing us into our first technical timeout after that cross court by Alvero.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Plain Salvani and the rest of the Enduran Colleges trying to take care of the advantage they were able to establish here in set number 3, up here by as much as 6 points earlier. But right now, taking care of this 3-point lead, Eds Alba. Just creating a lot of difference here in set number 3 and right on cue even from her services.
Enduran will definitely want to take care of this lead that they have right now and continue the momentum that's been brewing here in their court, especially because this game now is is between both teams who are still looking for that win, and it's very crucial for Enduran to secure this in straight sets.
3 consecutive points para sa Enduran Colleges. Here in set number 3, it's actually a game of runs, no? Nagiging palitan yung consecutive points para sa dalawang koponan.
And I guess it's important now, given those exchange of momentum, that they lessen their errors, because that's usually when that other team will try and take the momentum and take advantage. Pag nagkaka-error na yun isang play. Much needed side out on the side of Ho Chi Minh City. Now only down by 4 points.
So they extended into a 4-1 run for Invitationals Colleges. It's actually Yim Phuong, the top scorer for Ho Chi Minh City. He delivered 14 points earlier just in the first and the second set. Mai Phuong asked for that hand check and it will be given to her.
Mai Phuong has really been the teammate to help out Yim Phuong here in our game today for the girls in Vietnam. She's constantly been producing points, conversions here from the left wing.
They're trying to negotiate with that call as much as possible. Gusto nang i-secure nila Coach Ariel yung momentum dito. But according to our first referee who got the better angle, puntos yun para sa Ho Chi Minh City. And so Salvani will immediately get that point back.
Immediately redeeming some points. Again, from the left wing, Salvani has been very consistent. Didn't even touch the block there and going long, targeting the back line.
From Teresa Rizal is Kleina Salvani with back-to-back conversions here.
That's another ace, and now she's here at the back row, which means Butor is in front for Enderun Colleges, will be the main attacker for them.
Shoots it. And Elama with high efficiency on this ball game.
Great setup there for a quick attack by Ma. Great speed that she got there as well. Ma with now 10 points up her sleeve in our game today. Has been one of the consistent players as well for Enderun Colleges, along with Salvani and Butor.
Kangha. That beautiful reverse set up and that off speed. Well calculated from the back row for Yim Phuong. Although, yung mga services na yun, really hurting Ho Chi Minh City.
They'll definitely want to lessen the errors that they're committing because Enderun College is quickly widening their lead now.
But from the down the line, they like it from Butor, bring her team into this 8-point lead, 16-8. At dadalhin din tayo sa ating second technical timeout.
Use Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Trinity Titans currently in this 8-point advantage at 16-8. You see them just dancing, enjoying. As the Enderun College is hoping to bag their first win in the tournament in straight sets.
We were talking about how Enderun seems like a very close squad, and I think Salvani talked to you about that also, and it's really been working in their favor, yung spirit nila, and they're really enjoying the game. allowing them to really stay in the driver's seat in our game today.
It's gonna be a point here for the Lady Titans. Dato Santos, the main playmaker, going for the cross court. Kita mo siya mismo parang nagulat at in-enjoy na lang yung puntos na yun. Fast swipe. That will work for Tiny.
Great setup and a quick attack from Tiny. She was one of the players who really stood out in set number 2, not only with her blocks but also that making the most out of the sets that she's been given in the center.
Santos with that 1-2 play. Kita mo sa mga wais na playmakers, no? Every time that they sort of felt like naagawan sila ng puntos, they'll really take matters into their own hands. They're still up here by 9 big points, but you also like that floor defense and even that stable first ball by SJ Barilla, the libero of Enderan Colleges. But this time, unable to read that attack.
Great power that Yim Fong gained on that long ball diagonal kill, and will definitely want to try and give her the ball even more now that they're playing catch up as they're down by 8 points.
Yim Fong with 23 points yesterday. Right now, she got 17 points.
That'll be another chance for Ho Chi Minh City to catch up. And interestingly, actually, there's barely any substitutions here made on the side of Enderan Colleges. This is still the lineup that we saw in the first set. The core team here for Enderan, as this is a very crucial game for them.
Motor. No hand check. This is a 3-0 run for the youngsters in white.
Tried to go for that down the line kill, but was too wide and didn't clip any fingers from Ho Chi Minh.
Stable serve. We go to the middle, and Eder Alba once again.
Very consistent performance for Eder Alba today, whether it's for blocking the attackers of Ho Chi Minh, but also we saw her more execute some quick attacks or even like quick drops, especially in set number 2.
But unfortunately, there was a net touch violation.
Net touch on the way down after trying to block.
Over-received. Miscalculated by Alba in that sequence.
Great way for Ho Chi Minh to redeem that point. Stopping Enderan from widening their lead even more. Quite a big lead for them to cut down, to trim down, but still not impossible, of course, for the girls from Vietnam.
Back set, picking Alvero from the right. Yim Fong make that 18 points for her.
Yim Fong unfazed by that block in front of her from Alba and Salvani. Able to get some fingers there for that off the block hit.
18 points already for Yim Fong. SJ with that up. Pump set. Apex Salvani. And breaking it through. Yep, they're still alive. Talking about Ho Chi Minh City.
Great attack, powering through the block by Kim Hue.
Tayo. May pasa sa play number 2. Ha? May pasa play 2, ha? Ha? Pwede mong bitawan sa dos yan. Dahan-dahan lang. Kung alanganin, laglag lang sa gitna.
1-5 lang, 1-5 na lang. 13.
Papsi, pumatay ka. Good pass tayo, good pass.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Enderun Colleges with a few plays up their sleeve. Let's see what they plan to execute. Now that Ho Chi Minh City has successfully trimmed down their lead, only down by 5 points.
Alba with that swipe. Santos ibinigay sa kabila, and Alvero right on cue after those various options which Coach Ariel given to them, well executed rather by Santos to Alvero.
Alvero once again playing the spark plug rule here for Enderun. Crucial point now that they're trying to finish this in 3 sets.
7-point game. Make this 19 big points for the 17-year-old Yim Fong.
Grabe yung elevation na nakuha niya sa set na yon. Blocks didn't even touch the block also, and what an angle that she got.
The help of the net. Alvero from the right pin won't work. Scramble defense for Ho Chi Minh City. What a setup there.
Enderun Colleges now bringing in their combination plays. Perfect setup by Santos. Decoy by Alva with a finish by Salvani.
It's 22 serving 16. A chance here for a sweet victory for Enderun Colleges. Santos jump sets, a running hit will work for Elama.
Clean running attack from Santos to Ma. We've seen them execute this really towards the latter end of the set.
And for sure right now, the final timeout will be called here for Ho Chi Minh City. They're still trailing here by 8 points. They need at least 8 consecutive points para magtabla tayo at 23. But Enderun Colleges just really putting an end to that run dun sa ipinakita midway nitong Ho Chi Minh City.
Enderun Colleges now only 2 points away from claiming their first victory here in our national invitationals.
Great call for the timeout dahil medyo may momentum na pwedeng mabuild itong Ho Chi Minh City dito.
Game's not yet done for the girls from Vietnam. Still, anything is possible at this point in the set.
Great dig. From the open, scramble defense for the Lady Titans. From the middle, unfortunately, that net touch violation will bring Enderun Colleges at match point opportunity.
That was a great quick attack effort there by Lan V, but just touched the net on her way down.
Big win to para sa Enderun Colleges dahil so far, wala pa silang points dito sa ating team standings, but this win in straight sets really be beneficial for them, challenging the position of Letran in that game later on against CSB Lady Blazers. They're still alive dahil meron pa tayo mga laro bukas for our final day of the elimination round. It's Enderun Colleges winning in straight sets over Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club. Congratulations once again for Coach Ariel's team as they win in straight sets. A big win for them. And of course, in a moment, makikilala rin natin ang ating MVP of the match. So make sure to stay tuned. But still kudos to the efforts of Yim Fong. It's 25-16, 29-27, and 25-16.
Malapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-16, 29-27, and 25-16. Letran Colleges winning in straight sets over Ho Chi Minh City Volleyball Club team. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now.
For the best player of this straight sets win, we have Letran Colleges' veterans V. Botor, who was really the most consistent player on the court here for Letran Colleges, especially her attacks from the left wing, successfully destabilizing the defense of Ho Chi Minh City.
Who's really consistent all throughout is V. V, congratulations on this win. V, nung second set, naging extended yon, pero sa tingin mo ano yung nakatulong sa inyo para sa inyo na talaga yung set number 2 na yun?
Sobrang eager po kasi naming manalo. Given po na this past few days is puro kaya naman pero kinukulang talaga. And yung tiwala po namin sa isa't isa kasi po lahat po gusto, lahat willing. Kaya po pinush po namin yung best namin. Hanggat walang bumababa na bola, lalaban po kami. And thankfully po, nakuha namin yung set na yun.
And really it was evident, especially in that second set. V, baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan?
First of all po, yung Letran community, thank you so much po. Yung family ko po, yung mga friends po, lahat po ng sumusuporta po sa Letran, mga family po ng teammates ko, ng coaches ko. Maraming salamat po. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, V, and congratulations once again to the rest of the Letran College's Lady Titans bagging their first victory here in the tournament. Now, let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smarts Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get on the TikTok or Facebook. Calls and texts, 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now.
Right off the bat from set number 1, we saw Botor really announce her presence here for the team, really leading them in the attacking department, all together with Salvani and Alba from the middle. And kudos also to Santos for her great ball distribution all throughout set number 1.
Pagdating natin sa set number 2, ito na yung naging extension. 3 beses na nasa set point opportunity yung Ho Chi Minh City. They actually came from behind also midway. They found their groove. And then all of a sudden, naging shaky rin itong Letran Colleges. But it was really their team captain, V. Botor, who led the way to ensure that they will take control of this ball game and also the steady floor defense of SJ Barilla. It was 29-27. Pagdating natin ng set number 3, nagkaroon ng 6-0 run itong Letran Colleges. Sabi nga natin, as if they want to finish things early for the team, but then an answer of a 5-1 run for Ho Chi Minh City led by Yim Fong, yet it was insufficient because Letran Colleges made sure to seal this in straight sets, 25-16, 29-27, and 25-16. Now let's take a look at our final numbers.
Here from our statistics, it's clear that in terms of attacks, Ho Chi Minh City was able to catch up with Enderun, especially in the second set, 39 against 34. But still, they were able to secure more blocks. We saw that in set number 2 as they really targeted Butor and her attacks in order to sort of limit her in the net. But we saw a lot more aces here from Enderun, just letting Ho Chi Minh City have a hard time in terms of floor defense. And it was really the errors of Ho Chi Minh City that hindered them from collecting more points, especially when they were playing catch-up in the third set. But still, a great all-around effort from both teams, especially from the key players of Ho Chi Minh, our international guests, Yim Fong, Mai Fong. But congratulations to Enderun College for bagging their first win of the National Invitationals.
Coming up next is our NCAA Finals rematch here in the SSL Collegiate National Finals. CSB Lady Blazers taking on Letran Lady Knights.
Step on the court, the fire's alive. Dreams in our hands, the future will rise. Every serve,
paborito, get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi natin, this is where they shine. Libo-libo Pilipino, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, shivered by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatuto. Simple, reliable, labot bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, shivered by the puso. Bibit ang Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tubo, luhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest.